Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic Challenge Mode. I've been away for a week, 2, maybe 3, I'm not sure. I lost track. Either way, because family came down for the first time in 2 years. It's been 2 years since we've seen anyone from back home, so it was really nice, and therefore I decided to just set everything aside, focus on them, spend some time. But either way, my mother-in-law is awesome. I'll leave a link to her stuff in the description, and yeah, he's a big part of why I'm still able to do this, and yeah, I can't even put into words just how much but either way, we are starting off on challenge 40. Trying to get my words into, like, my thoughts into words. You guys know how my brain works. It doesn't. We left off here in the last episode, checking out that. I believe those platforms are going to fall as I drive over them, so I should just need a cart that's fast enough with spud gun to get over there. And even at the end there, I could push a couple barrels over, excuse me, and then shoot them, and it should work. Why am I lagging? Nothing's even built yet. My computer hasn't been happy lately either. So, let's place stuff. And while I'm placing stuff, I will mention that I have moved around my computer setup again. So hopefully, all the volumes and stuff are okay for now. If they're not, let me know, but I did check beforehand and they seemed okay. I want this to be fast, or at least agile, so I'm going to use pipes here so that nothing binds on the steering. And then, as I've mentioned before, new to this channel and so on, I'm using a simple base that I like to use for a cart because it's small, simple, and it has a low center of gravity. To put the rest of the bearings on. So, put the wheels on. As you can see, it's low, stable, has a good track width to the wheelbase. It's not a square, but it's not a super long rectangle either. And yeah, I find this is just a good base. Even for survival stuff. Much better layout than what they have you build. The thing they have you build in survival is terrible. I'm also going to put this in the front. Oh, I don't usually put the front wheels so far forwards. Interesting. I'm going to put this in the front to have some more weight over the front wheels. Hopefully have better grip with turning. All-wheel drive, because why not? It's not quite heavy enough to do two-wheel drive, I don't think. Just my opinion. That, and that. And this is all I think I'm really going to need, because like I said, I can carefully... I'm not overly worried about time. I just want to complete them for this round. So I can simply just carefully push it into position, and then shoot it. So, go. If my computer would stop lagging, I'm actually going to... I can't remember how to disable... whatchamacallit? Reshade. Oh, steering's backwards. So I'm just gonna deal with the lag for now and try and figure out what's causing it. So here we go. Let's see if this is fast enough. It also could be all the explosives laying around. I was playing around in creative a few minutes ago before I started recording and it wasn't this bad. Oh yeah, there's way more time than I figured there'd be. It's just anything like that always gives me anxiety, on top of the anxiety I already have. I don't like in games where the floor falls out from under you. It's just like terrifying for me. I don't know why. I love falling, even in real life. I love the feeling of falling, free falling. But not having something to land on is just no. I have a feeling these are gonna be too low now. Yep, I'm gonna back up so I can hopefully use the projectile drop of the potato to shoot. There, oh, come on. There we go. And we're through. I like it when they're simple, but there's still at least somewhat of a challenge. Like, if you don't go fast enough or you spin out over that bridge, you're done. This one... Ooh... Oh! Boat time. Okay, amphibious time. Okay, I like how they made it look like a pool. I like this one. So, I have a hard enough time... Yeah, I have a hard enough time building boats in the first place. I don't think this is gonna go very well. So, I'm going to do what I usually do for a boat. And... essentially... like that, just a very simple pointed front, or bow, I guess it's called. I really need to learn more about boats because Michelle wants to go get a sailboat. And we've been looking for a sailboat, but we haven't been able to find one that suits us. Even when we had the money for one, they all were no good. Either way, this is uneven. How many thrusters do I have? Just the one. Okay. So then this should be fine. If I go like so, as I usually do. I don't have very many blocks though either. That's one thing I'm kind of worried about. I guess I could be making the bottom of it out of bubbles. Yeah. Okay, so... wow. I guess, yeah, there's just enough for all the wheels to work. I should have made this part out of bubbles. But... oh well. Go. Bubbles, bubbles, loves bubbles. Okay, so there's our main little platform, now that it's broken and fallen off. I'll just put the seat back onto that. That sounded a lot like wood for being bubbles. Or at least it did from here. I'm not using my earbuds, so I can't hear it the greatest. Okay, so this is... kinda messed up. There we go. I was building it as a single center instead of a double. And then I'm going to bring this back a little bit more and fill in underneath the seat, so hopefully it actually floats. Ooh, I don't really have much. Okay, hopefully that is okay. And then up here, I'm just gonna attach the thruster simply. I was going to do an arm so that it kind of moved evenly, but not worth it. There's the thruster. Hopefully this floats. That to there, that to there. I'm not overly worried about using the engine because we have a thruster. I'm also not going to worry about steering on the wheels, because if I get it lined up in the water, I should be able to just go forwards and go out. So that's that. Okay. It could turn a bit further, but that's fine. I'm more worried about this thing floating. So hopefully that's it to the end. It floats enough. I'll say it floats enough. I've been trying to build a boat for survival for so long, and as you can see, just gently hit the barrels and they shouldn't explode. And as you can see, I'm not that good at boats. Things on land with wheels, not much of a problem. If physics were a little bit better in this and things could balance better, I'd even probably have a motorcycle by now. But boats, I think this one's working okay. I just usually can't get them to work very well. They sink and don't handle and so on. Again, I'm gonna go not as slow as I can, but careful. That one looked like it was about to explode. Well, having the steering on the back is also a little weird. Not used to it. This part should be easy, and then as long as I line it up properly with the finish line, shouldn't have an issue. Even like this should be fine. Oh, I can steer it a tiny bit. Yay! Awesome. Let's move on to the next one. Interesting. Really? Really? I have to pick up a ball and then lift it through there all the way through, lower it down to here. Okay, there's no floor in this part, so the height, how low it goes shouldn't matter. The height, and then I have to turn, come out here, and then put it into the receptacle, and then I'm assuming the door opens. But that probably just goes up to hold it. Alright, so I'm going to need something to scoop it up with, and then just a piston, 2 pistons. I can use 2 pistons? I've got 1 piston. Okay. So then I make something really low that fits through there, and then piston needs to go up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All the way, basically. Okay. How long have I been going for? 14 minutes. Ooh, I can do this one and probably another one. Alright, so I need lots of wood. Not sure why there's so many bearings. I was hoping there was 2 pistons so I could like set a default height to pick up the ball with. And yeah. See, how am I gonna... I'll figure it out. What all do I have again? I don't think I'll need those. Okay. I'm going to build what I always do. And then I'm gonna go from there. I'm honestly a little confused with this one, because I need to grab something that will... or make something that will grab it, and then... I do have lots of bearings, though. So if I use... Okay, this might not be as difficult as my brain is making it. If I go like this... I should be able to put on an arm here that as it squeezes, it should also lift the ball up ever so slightly, and then I can carry it. Hopefully. Go out by 3 on each, I guess. And then use this. I'm hoping this will work. I don't know how well it will. And I also need switches. One switch goes that, and the other switch goes to piston. So. Okay, this goes to 90, just preliminarily. Words! 90 or 80. And then I need the wheels to come out. Let's go here. Like so. This should work. If this doesn't work, I'll try and design something that can scoop up the ball. But I'm hoping this works because I don't want to spend too much time on this. Connect all the bearings. Reverse them because they're backwards. No, not yet, not yet, no! Bye! Yeah, see the ball? I like how they measured that, just stops right in the middle. Set. No! Ooh, stop. There we go. Either way, I'm hoping this works. I need to switch his seat. Go. This needs to go much higher. Let's go the full 15. As I feel that's what it needs, and yeah. Another thing is, if I could get up here while it's rolling, I probably could just, catch it. Have it roll up onto something. Yeah, see, this isn't even wide enough. Okay. Oh, no, I wanted to reset, not restart. Oops. I'm going to start with some kind of basket this time. Takes up a lot of this. It was only 4 wide last time, so I'm gonna go 6 this time. And then, excuse me, I'm going to add on some arms like I was going to do last time, just a little bit wider. 1, 2, 4, 5. It's good enough. And then I will put the on here. And hopefully I can kind of scoop up the ball and grab it like this as I meant before. Okay. Need the piston. Which go like this. And then this part of the frame I'm going to use metal for, just for the middle center of gravity. There and there. Two, and then put one for the seat, which I will also grab. Go. I'm gonna back out a little bit more than I usually do, just to keep it all square. Ooh, and then I'm going to bring this up to here. I need to widen the rear a little bit more, also, but it's okay. Oops. Go. Ooh, a little bit wider. Could make such a bad joke with what? I can't even speak. I could make such a bad joke with widening the rear, but I won't. There we go. I speak too fast sometimes and it doesn't work. I used to speak really fast and it worked, but I don't know. Either way. Ooh, put the wheels on. Engine, controller, switch. I'm not using the buttons for this because there's no point in using the buttons for this. Everything you need to do needs to hold position for a little while. That one can go there, that one can go there, there. I haven't put engine on yet, so I'll do that. Steering, engine, and then wheels, so it doesn't run away. Like so. Another thing I could do is use the mod to bring the challenge stuff into survival, or creative, and then figure out some kind of design for lifting and whatnot. Then use that as a base design. Go from there. Okay, this should work better. I'm hoping it does. I still have to connect the controller. So, I want 3 and 4 to close first. Oops. First. So. That's the wrong one. To be honest, that might be enough like that, so I'm just gonna run it like that and see if it'll pick it up. This feels like it's as narrow as it was last time. Did I not make it? I didn't. I managed to not make it any wider. Well then, how did I manage that? Okay, you know what? I'm going to end off this episode here since I just managed to do the same thing I just did somehow. But yeah, next episode I'll actually pass this one. I'm gonna figure out some kind of scoop to pick that up that isn't the same width every time. I meant to have this bar out here, but once again, whatever. Either way, yeah. Hopefully I'll be doing community builds this week also. But either way, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.